Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie Contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit them where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got you.
Alright. Today I'm doing monthly reading for November for my beautiful Pisces. How you doing? I appreciate you tuning in. I truly do. Real quick, guys, you already know the deal. This is a generalized reading. If you like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below. If you're feeling generous, I very much appreciate. But let's get right to it, guys. Let's see what November already pretty much got in store. Overall energy, we got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, Ace of Earth. So guys, Ace of Pentacles provides the energy of something physical beginning, something material wise, or something manifesting, the process of manifesting, it's becoming materialized. But what I feel like it is, it's something very new is happening to you guys in November. I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel a lot of things are coming into fruition, and it's just funny because the time of the year, this is the harvest. This is when we bring it all in, get it ready for the winter time, But I feel like there's a lot of new creations manifesting, materializing, coming into fruition. These are not new things, though, technically, because these are things that you already knew it was coming, These are things that you knew you were building for, so they're not that new. You feel me? But I feel like a lot of things that you guys have been creating, a lot of things that you've been working towards, a lot of things that you've just been focused on and attracting, and taking away the distractions from these certain things are coming into your life. They're becoming more apparent, more evident, and I feel more than ever now November is going to really show you, like, keep going, Pisces. Like, it's going to just hand you the jewels and the gems, because Scorpio is in our fellow water sign. Scorpio, did I just say Scorpio is in the follow? I meant to say Jupiter is in our fellow water sign, Scorpio, and Jupiter is about to leave in November, and we're all getting gifts from Jupiter. But I feel like that may be the source of where it's coming from. So definitely new things materializing in your life, but they're not new. Y'all feel me? New as in you already knew it was coming. Anyways, guys, next we got the foundation card, and the foundation we got Major Arcana, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is pretty much about, I always like to say, first of all, it's about power. But where does that power come from? It's mostly about your words. So the Hierophant, this is the new vision tarot card. So it gives you the perspective from behind. But usually in the front of the tarot cards, you can see the Hierophant. He looks kind of like the Pope or some shit, and he got something in his hand, and he's talking to the people, and he's like blah blah blah, spitting out that power, So, but it all goes based on words, and yeah, you have to provide a source of free spiritedness, but also groundedness when you're in your power. Hence, there's a bird right here for the free spirited, and then the snake for the groundedness. These keys right here too on top of the lamb, which is a sacred animal, talks about the sacredness of words, you know, the power of your words, and the keys are for key words, right? So key words open doors, right? So I feel like your foundation right now with these new things that are arising in your life, these manifestations that you knew was coming, right? But Ace of Pentacles is like, all right, here you go, Pisces. This is what you've been asking for, right? Now how are you going to use it? You know, and it's going to be based upon your words, and your words will in turn turn into your worlds. Your world is based off your word. So be aware of what words you're using to yourself and to other people. And that's what's going to give the power behind any intention that you're trying to create right now. Because this new thing is coming for you, Pisces. This new thing, you know, the new thing that you've been attracting for so long. This new thing, right? It's like, here you go, Pisces. Now what are you going to do with it? How are you going to take this one thing, this one coin, one piece of gold, and turn it into 100 pieces of gold, and then 1,000 pieces of gold, and then build with that, you know? So it's based on your words right now, you know? Also, Pentacles rules money as well. It resembles money, currency, energy, right? So talking about power and building upon that, you know, some people think the only way to buy things is with money, right? And they say money's power, right? And I'm telling you right now, power is really your words, you know, how you use these words. That's one form of power, right? So I always say, you know, don't worry if you don't got money, like the physical money, because you don't need that to achieve anything you want. I promise. Trust me, guys. I quit my job 2 years ago, let's just say it like that, and it's been a roller coaster ride. I'm grateful for everything in my life, but there were certain times that I had nothing. I don't mind saying that, because those times is what gave me my power. Because I say, you know, anything you could buy with money, I could buy with words. Anything you buy with money, I could buy with words. Say that to yourself, Pisces. Say that to yourself, because especially you, with your heart, your kindness and compassionate soul that you withhold within yourself, you know, you could literally have anything, you know. And sometimes with Pisces it goes beyond the words. Your power goes beyond what you could say. More than anything is what you don't say with Pisces sometimes. Sometimes it's about the power of your silence, you know. So those words, they'll occur in your head, but sometimes you don't got to spill it out. Sometimes you don't got to say it out loud. Sometimes you do, because sometimes when you say it out loud, it's even more powerful. You know, you pick and choose, Pisces, but just know now, since things are materializing, you want to add on to that. You know, you want to multiply this one piece of manifestation that has occurred, you know, and you want to keep the vortex in motion. And the vortex stays in motion through vibration. And when you talk, feel it. Every time you talk, there's vibration occurring, as in there's something being created. You feel me, guys? Alright. Sorry I went in on that. I just love talking about words, because words are your worlds. But anyways, guys, next we got recent past. And I always say recent past could be 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months ago, depending how it resonates with you, how it reasons within you. And let's find out how it's looking. Alright, so recent past, we got Major Arcana, the Lovers. So it's funny because we got Venus retrograde currently happening, but what I feel always most with the Lovers is, you know, how you love in yourself. What's the partnership within yourself? And also the Lovers is about creation, you know, because this is technically like Adam and Eve. So Adam and Eve is about like creating. They're the first ones here to create the rest of us, supposedly, as told. So It's like how you've been creating, Pisces. Study that. Study how you've been loving yourself. Study how you got yourself to this point. Study how you've been, balancing the two fishes. How they've been coexisting with each other. Because them two fishes inside is a motherfucker. It's not the easiest task to always stay balanced, and try to see how you've been achieving this balance or this peace through the hard tides that we've been, riding through lately. Like, not gonna lie, the energy hasn't been easy the last few months, but Pisces, you've been getting through it, and if anything, you've been not just getting through it, but getting over it. You're over all this shit that's been happening in your life, and your strength now, the love that you hold within yourself for yourself, and I feel like that's why the lovers came, because like I said, the lovers, they create, and there's a creation now that you have in your hand. Things are becoming evident in your life. You're like, whoa, all right, this is really happening. I'm not crazy. It's not just all in my head. No, Pisces, it's not all in your head. You creating shit out here. You are a creator. You are a manifestor. So you have to see how you created this. Study that. Retrograde, retro, to return, to reflect, to reorganize, reanalyze, right? The retrograde, especially Virgo, Virgo, Venus, retrograde. So that's pretty much what I feel like right now, reanalyze, reflect, re-examine, and restudy the steps you took to get this. Because now you're seeing that, the love that you give for yourself, how that could create, because that's what they say. One person, they love each other, and then they create baby. You love yourself, you create your baby. And your baby is your creation out here, whether it's, your hobbies or, your work, your crafts, your skills, taking care of yourself. Like, that's a creation within itself. Every day you wake up, you're creating a toothbrush with toothpaste against your teeth. That's a creation of hygiene, keeping your teeth clean, or taking a shower, stuff like that. All these little things, that's all you're creating a positive vibration for yourself. So study how you got to this point right now, where you're starting to see the things that you've been doing are getting little by little bigger and bigger. You feel more energy coming from it, because however you got here, just keep doing that to a higher level. That's why you re-examine these things, revisit all these things, reanalyze all this energy that got you here, because it's happening, Pisces. It's happening. And just know that this isn't nothing new. It might feel new because you haven't seen it in the physical yet, but all this stuff has been waiting for you. These are things that been, in the process of attraction for a while now. So these are all things you deserve, but make sure you don't just throw it away. And that's why I feel like the Venus retrograde, in a way, the union within yourself is saying, reanalyze this, reflect on all these things, because you don't want to forget how you got this. You don't want to forget how you got here. You don't want to forget how this creation occurred. So take that and run with it. Anyways, guys, next we got messages from your higher self, as I like to say. But we all relate to things in different ways with different titles and different names. So I say messages from your higher self, but you may say messages from the universe, or messages from God, or Allah, or Jesus, or Jehovah, or Muhammad, or Buddha, or whoever, or whatever your source is. So let's see what the messages be. Yo, I knew, I don't look at the cards before I show you. I see all the cards as you see it. We find out together. And I knew this shit was gonna pop up, guys. I don't know how, but I knew it. I was waiting for it. Major Arcana, the Tower. As you, or some of you, may know about the Tower, personally, it's my favorite card. But the Tower is about letting it burn, baby. Foundations breaking down, and, you know, having things be destroyed in your life. You know, we have an infinite cycle, infinite pattern in our lives. The way this life flows, up and down, up and down. You know, the infinite sign you can see, up and down, up and down. It's about destruction and then creation, creation and destruction, destruction, creation, creation, destruction. That's the infinite cycle. Everything and anything out here that has life or any type of creation at one point was nothing and then became something, and sooner or later it's gonna have to be destroyed for something else to be created. I always say it's like, you know, alright, let's say you want a family and you want a house and all this, right? First it's you and your partner and you guys want to buy a house. So you get maybe like a 2-bedroom house, you know, and you know, then you have a baby, then you have another baby, then you're like, oh shit, we need more rooms. Because if you're gonna have more kids, or, you know, your kids are gonna grow up and everyone wants their own space, you have to create a bigger space. So say you want to stay in that same area, you know, in that same house. You don't really add on to the house. You could, but that's extra work. What you could do is tear down that house and create a bigger house on that same property, you know, and it'll become nicer, be newer, be fresher, new energy, you know. But sometimes when you want to build, that's why, like, when you're building a city out here, like, they'll demolish all these old buildings. It's not because they're mad and they just want to destroy the world and the earth. No, they're actually doing that so they can have new, fresh, blank canvas and a fresh slate and create something bigger, better. And one of the biggest things I've been feeling with Pisces is the foundation, you know, the destruction part. Because, you know, Pisces has been through a lot of darkness, a lot of destruction already in their young and elder lives, you know, especially the elder ones. You know, it's been a lot of hard struggles. I don't really like saying struggles, but it is what it is, you know. There's been a lot of struggles for a lot of Pisces. I want to say the last like 7 years at least, even beyond that, but it's been a hard last 7 years. And now at this point where, like, you know, Pisces is finding the light in a lot of things, and the light in their life and the light within themselves. Sometimes I feel like it's hard for you to embrace the destruction aspect of, you know, manifesting, attracting, and just living this life, you know. Everyone wants to be more spiritual, but it's like you already are spiritual. You just have to let things flow, you know. We are already spiritual beings. We're really just having a human experience. But this spiritual process is, you know, destruction's really much part of it, as dark as it may sound, but things need to be destroyed. So as I was saying with Pisces, I feel like, you know, this is an aspect that you guys probably have been having a little more of a challenge with, you know. You guys are finding your light and you guys are living in your light, you know, but the darkness is still everything, you know. We're born in the darkness, we come from the darkness, and everything out here is really dark. You know, this is a dark world, and what the sun does is provide that light, and that's what we do in this world as well. We provide light, but we still have to embrace the darkness, because without darkness there is no light. As confusing as that may sound, but it's factual, you know. Whatever out here, you know, there's no such thing as all, you know, darkness overtaking, or there's gonna be more darkness. All the darkness that exists is already out here. All there is light and lack of light. So remember, no matter what, you are the light. So you don't have to be scared when it's time for things to get dark. You know, you don't have to be afraid when, you know, it's time for destruction. And messages from your higher self, Pisces, because this keeps popping up. It's been popping up a lot, especially the last few months, but, you know, throughout the whole year. But I feel like the last 2 months has been very strong, heavy energy towards this. And there's a lot of good things going on, Pisces, and that's what you have to, you know, understand and overstand. Not just understand that it's like, oh yeah, life is good and I have to deal with this. No, understand that this is part of the good stuff, you know, allowing things to get destroyed, allowing things to be detoxed out of your life, you know, allowing things, keyword allowing it, you know. Embrace that shit, bro. Like, It's hard because a lot of things, have a emotional attachment on it. And especially with Pisces, we don't like to let go that easy because we could remember everything so much. You could feel everything so much. Like if it was yesterday, you could feel other people's emotions, which is like a gift and a curse, because when it comes to points of destruction and you have to let go of certain people, it's hard because it's like, sometimes you're the light in that person's life. Sometimes you're the only one providing positive things, but sometimes it's not fair because the exchange of energy is not fair. So sometimes you're getting the shorter end of the stick, but you have such a good heart that you're like, oh, I don't care, like I still have to like be this person's friend. And it could be a person, a job, it could be certain activities that you still do, chores. And when I say chores, as in like things that someone else is telling you to do that maybe you don't want to do no more, certain responsibilities that you feel like you've been doing for so long, but you feel like you have to keep doing it because you've been doing it for so long. Whatever it may be, there's a lot of things in your life, Pisces, that you have to let go of, but you have to figure that out. You have to decipher and decide that, are you gonna look out for yourself, because you've been creating this union of love for thyself. And that shit don't stop just because you're like, oh yeah, I love myself now. That don't mean shit. It's an everyday thing that you have to love yourself every day. And part of loving yourself is destroying things that are within you, destroying things that are outside of you. Loving yourself is making sure that when you exchange your energy with others, they provide a fair return on that energy. So I'm sorry I'm going in on this shit, guys. But it's important that you guys embrace, and keyword allow it, because there's a lot of new things. Remember, there's new things that are ahead of you, and I say new because these are things that are waiting for you. These are things that you knew you've been attracting, focusing on. And that's why I go in on this, because if you don't destroy these old things that are blocking your energy, blocking your manifestations, your attractions, that are distracting your attractings, then you're never gonna get this shit, bro. Because the way the universe works is every year you keep expanding to a higher level. The higher level, the higher energy field, the higher aura, the more zone you have to play with of energy. But there's still capacity, right? And in this capacity is like that the universe is like, hey, I want to give you all these new things that you've been attracting, that you've been wanting, that you've been needing. But you're not taking this old shit out, and it's taking up space. I can't add nothing new unless you take out the old. I need space to work with. There's so many things waiting for you, Pisces. Let go of the old shit. Let go. For real. This might be one of the most challenging things, but I promise you, once you achieve this shit, you're gonna succeed fucking 10 levels up. Because this is one of the hardest things to do, I could tell you personally. And that's why I'm going in on this, because it hits a personal button. Let go of things, because if not, you're gonna be waiting a long time for things that are around the corner. You just have so much shit on your bag, in your mind, carrying around with you. Let go of the shit, Pisces. For real, let the shit burn away. It's okay. It's gonna be filled in with much better things that are gonna fill your spirit with joy and uplift you to higher levels that you didn't know existed. And you'll never know it exists if you keep holding on to the old shit, things that don't serve you. And you don't deserve those things. You deserve the greatest of things, Pisces, because you give the greatest of energy to people. So look out for yourself. Look out for the things that don't give you good energy. That's how you know to detox that shit. That's how you know to destroy it. When you're in certain places you don't feel good, get the fuck out. If someone's talking to you that don't make you feel good, don't talk to them. Don't do what you don't want to do. Do things that make you feel good. But it's a process. And destroy these things out. Like when you detox, You know, let's just say you do a 7-day detox or your fast or whatever. It's not like you just do it one day and then everything's out of your system. It's an everyday thing, but you don't look at it long term. You go day by day. So detox all these things out of your life, because there's a lot of shit waiting for you, a lot of new things that are waiting to come into your energy field, into your aura, into your zone. But allow it. Don't say, yeah, I'm letting it happen. Like, you know, things are still getting destroyed anyways. My foundations, even if I like it or not, are breaking. It's like, yeah, that's okay, but what kind of energy are you giving it in the process? Because, like it or not, it's going to happen either way, Pisces. It's not like you look the other way and it's not going to happen. No. The way it works is either you do it, you have a good gap of time to do the things yourself. If not, the universe does it for you. And when the universe starts doing it for you, you're really not going to like it. So that's what I'm saying, allow it. Don't be like, oh, try to look the other way. Embrace this shit. Know when things are breaking. Knows when things are falling apart, when they're getting destructed. No. Don't hope, don't think, don't doubt. Know that this is because so much good things are ahead of you, waiting to get built when all this fucking shit is destroyed. You feel me? anyways, I'm ranting right now, but it's because I care about you guys, and I want you guys to do this because, as I always say, Pisces, you the future. You the future. And talking about future, let's get to it, guys. Next card, we got steps to take in the near future. And what we got? Alright, 6 of Wands. 6 of fire, that desire. In this case, is what takes you higher. So, if you see right here, got the bird free from the cage. And I'm hoping what that is you being freed from all these old things that have been holding you down, been chaining you down. You know, 6 is about acknowledgement, also about being at a higher standing, at an overstanding, at a higher level, and people acknowledging you, people seeing these things in you. I'm pretty sure it was last month's reading, but, you know, this is really coming for you, Pisces, like it or not. Like, the next couple months ahead, is crazy energy ahead, especially for Pisces. Crazy acknowledgement, as in the things you guys been putting in work in, people are going to really start noticing to a higher degree. You know, people are going to uplift your soul, your energy, and that's why you have to let things get destroyed, because there's a lot of energy coming in. You don't want it to mix up with that, because then you have mixed emotions, you know. But people are going to come and they're going to see what you're about, Pisces. People are going to finally, like, give you that credit that you deserve. You know, people are going to be happy to see you when you're around, because you are a light to people, you know. You're a very bright light, you know. That's why people love you, and people come to you and just talk to you about anything, and you're like, I didn't even ask. People just start talking to you about shit, and you don't even ask. They tell you their whole life, because you're a light, you know. People feel good with you. And, you know, for the most part, Pisces always feels overlooked in that aspect, you know, that people don't appreciate you. But you're gonna start feeling it, especially in the next couple months. Like, energy's amping up, Mars is going in Pisces, so it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, you know, you better get the credit you deserve, Pisces, and, you know, just know that you are appreciated. And if no one tells you, just know that I appreciate you, you know, because you're doing a lot of good things, you know, for yourself, and in turn, when you do things for you, you do it for the world in reality. You know, it's a little trippy concept, I won't go into it, but that's why I tell everybody, do things for you, because when you do it for you, you do it for the universe, for you and I, baby. You feel me? But anyways, guys, this is good stuff. Next, we got the environment card. And I say the environment is the most important, because you are a product of your environment. You are the 5 people you interact with the most and hang out with and talk to the most, because we're just all creatures of adaptation, and we get influence and we adapt to that influence. But anyways, environment card, we got Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. And this is something I've been waiting for you Pisces, in this area, environment card, Queen of Chalices. This means, you know, if you're in the right vortex, you know, if you're aligned, if you're not doing the things that you're supposed to, that you know within yourself that you're supposed to be doing, if you're in the right energy in a positive manner, your environment is going to be very influential by people of higher statures, or people that are nurturers, or people that provide service of wisdom, people that, it could be like a mother figure, but more than anything, what I feel like, it's like a mentor in a way, someone that's going to feel like family, but they're at that threshold where it's like, you're not that comfortable with them, but you have a higher respect for them, So what I feel like is coming is someone that is finally gonna fucking help you out, Pisces. And I say nobody helps you out, right? But the way I feel like it's like a mentor, like I mentioned, but in a way that they're gonna nurture all this fucking magic that's in you, right? Someone that's finally like, hopefully above your level, Pisces, because you are an old soul. So no matter what fucking age you are, Pisces, you could be watching this at 13, sorry for cursing, or you could be watching this at fucking 80, sorry for cursing again. But it doesn't matter what age a Pisces is. These motherfuckers is old souls, right? So it's hard usually for Pisces to find someone, at a higher level that could understand them, but also provide, inner wisdom and guidance, But I feel like that's coming, in whatever area you're providing energy in, wherever you're focusing your attention to. I feel like it's coming in a form of a person, finally. I think someone's going to come and really like push you to the next level or help you get to where you want to go. And that's something to look forward to. That's something to look forward to because, like I mentioned, you don't get this type of energy in this certain form all the time, Pisces. You don't have, the people that are doing the things that you want to do just pop up in your life and provide assistance, But I feel like something like that is really coming. So let me know if it happens. I'm very, very curious. Anyways, guys, we got one card left and one card only. And this is possible outcome, keyword possible, because it's a generalized reading. But let's see what it is. I don't know, Pisces. We started off with the Ace of Pentacles. We ended off with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah. So we ended off with two queens. Just putting that up there. But Queen of Pentacles, she got the moolah. She got the monies. She got the currency. She got the energy. Right? So Queen of Pentacles, that one that you got in your hand right there, that pentacle, she multiplies that shit. She flipped that shit. Look at that. She got a big one right there, She has abundance, She lives good. She's at peace. She's at harmony. The thing about Queen of Pentacles, too, is that she circulates. And when I say circulate, come on, get this a little clear. There we go. Right there, you can see she circulates her pentacles, her monies, her energies, and then she gives it back, So pretty much, what this is saying, I told you, new things are materializing in your life, And this is for you, Pisces. This is so you can have it, Acknowledgement is happening. You're getting credit for all these things, as in people are noticing. But you also know what happens when people start noticing. They start asking. But it's up to you to decide who you share your energy with. Who gets the luxury of your creation, Pisces? Because this creation that's happening for you, right now it's for you. Like I said, take it all for you, Pisces. It's all for you. And keep building on it. Because whatever is within is so without. So all the love you give to yourself is the love that you give to the world. Whatever creation you're creating right now for yourself because you love that, because you love to do this, or you've been focusing on this, or you've been putting your energy into this is what you want at the moment, whatever it may be. In turn, when you're done, it's for everybody else. So Queen of Pentacles flipped that first pentacle. Got a big joint right here, and she passing out a whole bunch of little joints. As in, she keeps the most energy for herself always. So make sure you keep the energy for yourself, majority of it for you, because you earned it. You deserve this energy, Pisces. You deserve this creation. It's for you, but it's also for everybody else. So make sure in increments you provide energy to everyone. You know, don't give it all away, because then you lose it all and no one's gonna give it back. But I feel like, remember I told you Queen of Chalices talks about someone at a higher stature, higher wisdom, you know, that knows within how things work, is gonna help you. And I feel like they're gonna help you flip that first pentacle, your initial creation, to make it grow and expand and bigger. Talking about grow and expand, Jupiter leaving Scorpio. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Look at whatever house Jupiter's in your natal chart right now, and that's the house where things are going to start expanding within your creation and that specific type of energy. So I don't know, guys, I'm excited as fuck. November looks fucking great. I know I went really long on this video, but I don't care, because I feel like you guys needed this, and I hope you did, and I hope you take this and run with it and do your damn thing. Do it. I'm excited for you guys, yo. I'm happy, I'm glad. Looks like a lot of good things. It was all great cards, and even this was the greatest card. Let it burn, baby. Like I always say, allow it. Just know, because ain't nothing new out here. You knew all these things were gonna happen, so it's up to you to allow it to happen, because you knew it. You knew it, Pisces. Deep down, you know all this shit. I'm over here just confirming things to you guys. I'm not telling you nothing new. Anyways, guys, this has been your food for thought. If you may, feed me back with comments down below. Let me know how it went, how it goes, if you like it or you don't. Either way is all good. I would like if you guys, you know, press the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Let them know what it is. If this resonates with you, it might resonate with them. Alright, guys, I'm excited. Let me know what goes on this month. It looks like a lot of good shit. I'm busy as fuck, but I'll try to respond to you guys. But please let me know, because I'm interested. I'm very interested. November looks like, woo, things are just gonna get better. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Love thyself first, always and always. Much peace, much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Don't ignore the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. I'm going on my mind, off a tab in the